Right, today we're teaching you one of the most epic combinations I've ever created. This is the double under Southpaw DUX Rush Athletic style. Stay tuned, I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. What's cracking, Jump Nation family? It's your boy here, Rushy S, aka the Jump Rope Coach. Welcome back to the channel, welcome back to another video, guys. I'm a little bit out of breath here, recording that little intro, but we are going to show you one of the most epic combinations I've ever created. I'm going to take it step by step. It's not going to be too long because I already know you guys are already advanced enough to do these moves individually, and if you are not, go back, check every single one of them, the double under, the Southpaw, and the double under cross, okay, separately. And we're going to help you piece it together today. Remember, if you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, guys. Check my links down below. Hit my website up, rushathletics.co.uk. Right now, we have 20% off everything, including all our ropes, all our merch. And if you use the code RUSH10, you actually get another 10% off your basket. We ship worldwide, and it is also free. All right, so let's get into this tutorial, guys. And let me tell you this, okay? If you guys can nail this combination, make it look slick, smooth, effortless, everything we like to preach on this channel, you are already a top skipping master, okay? Because contrary to what people think when it comes to trying to learn these advanced moves, you do not need to go super fast. You do not need to move your hands in a very sort of quick way, very kind of rugged, jagged, like rough way. You just need to be smooth with how you use your wrists, how you release the rope, and how you time your jumps, okay? So I'm gonna teach you all these little points. I'm gonna help you piece this together super nice. Okay, so this is a 3-move combo, okay? It starts with the double under. Now, you guys can kind of lead into this move however you want. You can kind of like throw in a few crossovers, but we're gonna go straight into double and then the Southpaw, okay? So it's good to just sort of break this down. Learn to get those 2 moves pieced together. So when it comes to the double under, we're gonna help you do this nice and smooth and keep you looking soft on your feet, right? So remember, you're not jumping. We're not doing this kind of double under. Yeah, go back and watch my previous video where I talk about the difference between jumping and bouncing and using the floor, the ground pressure. What you're gonna try and feel with this double is we're gonna make sure that we're springing off from the balls of our feet, which allow our legs to feel nice and straight mid-flight, okay? You're feeling like your heels are gonna be above your toes are facing the floor, heels up to the ceiling. That's gonna give you that nice straight line, straight feeling posture. It's gonna make sure that you can engage your core a lot better rather than jumping, squishing everything down, because then you can't transition into the Southpaw. Another important thing to remember with the double under, peeps, is we need light grip pressure, okay? So I'm feeling like a 2 out of 10 here on the handles, not death gripping it, soft arms, soft forearms. It then translates into the rope, which means you can get these really nice, sexy arcs, help you move this rope around, making sure it can cut through the air. So grip pressure is really important. So now you've got this double under down, you're making sure you're timing the jump properly. What you're gonna do is you're gonna figure out what side you wanna move to first. So I like to move to my left-hand side. That's why I like to start the Southpaw. So all that happens is my right arm and my right hand, it just moves around to this left-hand side, okay? So whilst I finish this double under, as soon as I land, boom, I just land. As I'm ready to take off, I'm just moving this right arm across my body. We're ready to set the next jump up, open the rope out, okay? So the next tip is just decide what feels more comfortable for you. Some people like to potentially move to their right hand or side even. I'm left-handed, so naturally everything starts from this left-handed side, okay? So get that next figured out. Again, really nice soft grip pressure. And what I like to feel here, peeps, is that every single jump in this little combination, the height is exactly the same, okay? So for all 3 jumps, the double under, the Southpaw, and the DUX, okay, the height of my jumps is gonna stay the same, which means that the tempo and the timing, it happens in the same sequence and overall time, all right? It will make sense, because what you don't want is you don't wanna have your double under being really quick, and then you're tripping up like this. And this is what I see a lot happening with people who are learning combinations, is that the rope is just overtaking everything. So it goes back to what I was saying earlier, is that you do not need to go super fast, right? You could do this really nice, smooth, and effortless, right? If you just understand that's how we apply the speed with the wrist, okay? So that's what we're gonna get into now. So Now you've got the same type of height on the jumps, you're in your southpaw, and what really needs to happen, peeps, is when you go to your left and then your right, or vice versa, we're just applying a little bit of pressure, a little bit downward force with the wrist, which allows the rope to continue having the speed to then set up the double under cross, all right? So this is the most important bit that a lot of people don't understand, is to set up the next move, the rope needs to continue having the same speed. The revolution, the sort of force through the air needs to continue. Again, it doesn't happen with the forearms flying fast, it's how we apply with the wrist. So that's why the gentle grip pressure helps. And then also what I'd like you to feel is with the southpaw, you're going down and away from your body rather than across your body. That means that your arms are gonna get too far away from your torso. You're gonna get wide arms like this. And then as soon as the arms get wide from your body, we can't get that double under cross. So you gotta keep your arms nice and close to your body, and the speed is generated with a down and away flick. And you'll be able to hear it in the rope. You can hear those whips, and I'm actually feeling like my bicep is right here, stuck to the side of my torso. It doesn't really flail out like that. Now we're on to the final part. So we've done the double and the southpaw. How do we now set up the double under cross? Now this is actually the most difficult part of the move, I think, is because what happens is we've got a southpaw like this, and we now need to get our hands set up for the cross, all right? So why it's really important that you get the southpaw done correctly is, again, like I said, if your hands are too far, then to cross from this far position, we're chasing the rope. So now I want you to feel like in the transition, when you open out that second southpaw, you're gonna feel like your wrists are quite close together, right? So when you open, we're just here, because then it allows us to cross and not have such a wide cross from here. It's just a nice tight cross, all right? Then you're gonna also feel a nice X position, like this. You're gonna feel like we're gonna cross wide enough, not at the wrist like this, but it's gonna be wide cross, but you're gonna go with the thumbs facing the floor and behind us. So it creates an X position. This will create a really nice cross loop, and I'll show you how that looks, like that. If we can actually make sure that we get our hands down like this, wide enough, we're gonna always make sure we create a loop that we can jump through. If it's down at the wrist, you're always gonna trip. And if you're too wide away with your arms like this, away from the body, we're gonna shorten the rope, as you can see. So you wanna feel like down and away will give us the best chance of getting this move done. And that way, it will look nice and slick every single time. The reason why I love this combination so much, guys, is that you can kind of mix and match. We can use this as the building block for like really epic kind of flows. And we can kind of like build with that foundation. Those three moves are such a boss way to start your combination. Show people in and around the gym, wherever you are, that you know how to use this thing. And like I said, I'm super out of breath just doing this video. Imagine if you're training for like 10, 15 minutes, learning these moves. You're gonna be melting fat, burning calories, and looking boss at the same time. And that's what we want cardio to be, peeps. So remember, if you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up, guys. That'll be really useful for me. Check our website, check our store. We ship worldwide, like I said. Free delivery right now, and also 20% of all the best ropes on the internet. So today I was using my favorite, the Money Rope Performance Lava Orange Edition. This is one of the most popular colorways we have right now in stock. But go check it out, we've got tons of different colors, different styles of ropes, anything you need to get you moving, bossy. So guys, without further ado, I'll check you in the next video. So take care of yourself, skip the treadmill, stay safe. Peace.
Was the knight in shining armor in your movie? Would put your lips on mine and love the aftertaste now.